So this is my excitatory circuit. We're going to start with the initial release of glutamate from neuron number 1 into the synaptic cleft. This will be picked up by the dendrites of neuron number 2, and it will go through AMPAR channels, or NMDA. I'm just going to focus on AMPAR with this example. Sodium will also be released into the synaptic cleft, and it will be taken up by the dendrites as well. Then a voltage-gated ion channel is going to open for both potassium and sodium. This is going to send an action potential down the axon of the second neuron. And then this is going to lead to an ion channel for calcium being opened up. Calcium entering the axon terminal buttons of this region is going to cause the membrane to become depolarized, which means that the vesicles that are storing the glutamate at the end of the second neuron will bind to the membrane, which will release more glutamate into the synaptic cleft between the second and third neurons. This will be picked up by the dendrites of the third neuron, and this circuit will continue until it's terminated. So our inhibitory circuit is going to work relatively similarly. In the beginning, there's going to be a glutamate release at the axon terminal buttons of the first neuron. They're going to enter the synaptic cleft and be taken up by the AMPAR receptors of the second neuron's dendrites. Along with sodium, there's going to be a voltage-gated ion channel for both potassium and sodium, which is going to create an action potential, which is going to follow down the axon of this second neuron. There is going to be a voltage-gated calcium channel by the axon terminal buttons of this channel as well, this circuit as well, except this time there's going to be a GABA release after the depolarization of the membrane instead of a glutamate release, which is going to lead to GABA being taken up into the dendrites of the next neuron number 3, by GABA R receptors, and also chlorine is going to enter. So this is going to cause no action potential, which means that the circuit is going to terminate, and there will be no further action potentials sent down any more neurons.